Hey RPM family, this is Don here again. Today we're here with our JK two-door. We're going to do a video and show you how to install our rear triangulation system on a Jeep. This application will pretty much cover your JL, your JK, and the two-door JK as well as the Gladiator. Roughly all the same way you install all this, but this one will be detailed specifically for the two-door 10-inch stretch kit that we're introducing. So stay with us and follow along. Hey guys, Don here with RPM. We are under the two-door JK build, and we're going to show you how to set up our double triangulated crossmember and our rear upper link mounts on the two-door. The four-door and the JL will be very similar. We have line markings, and we'll have all that in another video at some point. But this will give you an idea how to set this up. So we've already cleaned up our frame so that we're ready to weld. We've got all the paint off of it. We marked our line. We test fit this up here, got it ready to go. You want to make sure everything fits, and you're going to put it right where you're going to be. So we marked our line here and over on the other side of the frame so that we can line this thing up. We're going to have Dave tack it up while we're holding it. We're going to get this in place, and we're going to show you how we measured this bracket here, which is hanging out here, and we'll show you that in a second. All right, Brian, let's get this up here. Dave, you'll see in our bracketry we have the holes here. These are to line up with these holes here so that you have a reference point on this. And again, we pre-tested this and set up our line, so we're just going to slam it up there. Dave's going to throw some tacks on this bad boy. Okay. Tell me when we're lined at that hole. Lined up, Dave. Go ahead. Stand by. Go ahead. All right, so we got this tacked up. We are going to have to put a clamp on it and kind of clamp it so it all fits in tight and nice. So we'll get that clamp under there and just kind of clamp. You can run some body clamps on here and frame clamps. Get this all nice and tight. Weld it all around the surfaces or around the edges after you get it clamped down. And then your upper arms on the two-door Jeep, we have them set to run the curve of the bottom here, and they run 4 1/8 from this edge to the start of the edge of this. So Dave's going to come back over here. We're going to get this lined up with the bottom of the frame here, 4 1/8 over, and basically we're going to hold that right there. Again, we could use clamps if we want to, but it needs to ride that bottom edge of the frame. Hair up there, Dave, right there, and it's going to follow this curve. Dave's going to put a couple tacks on that. All right, so these parts are now ready to weld in. We're going to grab the other one and get it tacked over here. Well, once we have this all tacked up, like I said, we're going to use some clamps just to make sure everything is seated here. Run our welds around, paint this when you're ready to go. You'll notice that we had our crossmember powder coated first. The reason we did that is it's a little difficult to get the paint on top of this. This is pretty easy. The next one we're going to do, we're going to show you why we powdered it for the reason you will not get to the top of it. Okay guys, so we've wrapped up putting in the rear crossmember and the rear frame brackets. That gives you an idea how these position in most of the triangulated systems. You'll have holes that line up with our brackets that are going to show you where they slide and go. You did notice that the two-door kits have a flat crossmember. All the four-door kits have an arched crossmember. That's to clear the drive shafts on the four doors. The two-door is moved way forward, so it wouldn't clear an arched one. We needed to have a flat crossmember. So that's why that's like that. We're going to have more install videos coming, but we will see you out on the trail.